What's up YouTube, Anthony on Tech here, and we have some major Pokemon announcements that was out today. I was a bit behind in watching it, so I'm behind in making this video. But there's quite a bit to talk about, so let's get right into it and go quickly through the unimportant stuff in my opinion, okay? Starting March 1st in Pokemon Go, you can capture Pokemon from the Alola region. Now, I don't play Pokemon Go anymore. I didn't really care for Sun and Moon. It was one of my least favorite games. So if you like Sun and Moon and you still play Pokemon Go, March 1st you can start capturing those Pokemon. I would only do it myself just to get the Decidueye. That was my favorite one of the 3 starters in that game. That's my only reason to go download it again, and I'm not going to do that, okay? Moving on from there, Pokemon Cafe Mix and Pokemon Unite has some announcements, like new Pokemon coming to it. I don't really care for those games. They're not that great to me, so I'm not going to talk about those. There was some news about Pokemon Masters EX. I don't play that one either, but they're doing an anniversary event. I believe it's 2.5 years since the game first released. Wow, time really does fly, doesn't it? So you are going to be able to get some free gems for the anniversary and unlocking a couple of new characters or new versions of characters, like a new version of May with a Latias. So if you play that game, great, you have that option. I don't play mobile games. I'm sorry, I really don't. Now going on to the main 3 things. Of those 3 things, one of them is the biggest, mainest thing. And because I'm so late, you already know what the announcement is, but I'm saving that to the end, okay? Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. There is an event starting today that ends on March 27th where you can capture Shaman and have an encounter with Professor Oak. This could be the first of other events that will release, such as getting Darkrai in the future, maybe getting Arceus in the game as well. But we won't know until later on if that is going to happen. It most likely will happen. But for now, Shaman is the first event for you to go and capture, and it's available now until the 27th. I currently don't have the games anymore, so I gotta see what I'm gonna do about that. You know, maybe I'll get them again. Maybe I'll do that event. Maybe I won't, because I had my thoughts about Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. If you haven't seen the video, go check out the video. It's, you know, going on from there. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now there is a update today that is going to have a new event, which I'm probably going to play today as well, where you are going to encounter more alpha Pokemon. There's another mystery to solve. I don't know the extent of this mystery. I don't know what exactly is happening, but they did show that you're going to be encountering a cluster of alpha Pokemon. There was a cluster of alpha Zoroarks, a cluster of alpha Electrodes, and I'm hoping this allows me to finally get alpha Growlithe and alpha Magby. I've been trying to get those for a while. Couldn't find it. I wanted to add those to my team, and hopefully somewhere in the future, near future, they will add online battling, because they took it out and they have online trading only. And the reason why I want that is because what's the point of me building this alpha team and I can't even use them in battle? Maybe they'll allow me to transfer them to another game. I don't know. But let's talk about the biggest thing they announced today. The next Pokemon generation, Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Now, the first thing people are already talking about is the performance and the graphics. Okay, there's a part in the trailer with the windmill spinning, and it looks very low frame rate. And I need people to understand this thing is not as powerful as the other consoles, as the other platforms. So of course, this is not going to perform as well as the other consoles. And not to mention, Game Freak may also not have as much resources as other developers. When you look at Breath of the Wild, which I hate talking about Breath of the Wild, but when you look at that game and how much was in that game and how it performed on Switch, that was developed primarily by Nintendo. So they probably have they most likely have a lot more resources than Game Freak, okay? Not to mention also Skyrim is on Switch. Skyrim performs well, it looks great for the Switch. That's a PS3 game that got remastered and remastered and remastered, and Bethesda has more resources than Game Freak. So you have to keep that in mind. Also, with Pokemon, we're hoping to see all Pokemon in this game. They showed in the trailer apparently various Pokemons from all previous regions. So there is a possibility that this game will have every single Pokemon ever. And one of the biggest things about this Pokemon game releasing is that it's open world. It's finally open world. It's Pokemon Skyrim. They even have, if you go to their website or you go on Wario64's Twitter page, you will see screenshots that they have on the website that says, like, when you're in like a city, for example, you can see Pokemon in the wild in the distance. You can interact with Pokemon doing things. You'll see people walking around. I never noticed this before, But in the previous games, 98% of the APCs are doing nothing. They're just standing there for you to talk to them. In this trailer, you see people walking around the city. Now, it's not gonna be on levels of like Grand Theft Auto 5 where the people are actually living a life. They're probably gonna just be walking around, but it's about time we finally get to see that. We got first looks at the three new starters on their first forms. They have very complicated names. I think the fire one is Fuecoco, and the grass one is Brictito, and then the water one is Quaxley. So with these names, at least with the grass and the fire one, it tells me that this region could be primarily based in South America, or supposedly Spain or Italy, and I'm probably not, maybe one of those, yeah. So I'm hoping that is true. You know, I'm Hispanic, so I'm hoping we get some kind of representation with that. The fire one is an interesting one. It's like a crocodile dinosaur looking thing. They did look kind of adorable and cute at this stage. So I'm hoping that they do become some really amazing looking, you know, things, you know. Another worry that I have is, and this is off the fire type, is I've noticed recently there's been a lot of interest within the kaiju level things. You know, you have these alpha Pokemon, you had the Gigantamax in the previous games, you have all the new like Godzilla vs. Kong thing, you have Monster Hunter Rise where you can battle one monster with another. So I'm wondering if we're going to see something similar to that with the fire Pokemon being some kind of beast-like fire Godzilla type of thing, or who knows what we're going to see. Now, like I said, I am excited for this game. I understand the performance is going to be not as great on this than it's going to be on the other consoles, if it was on other consoles. But new region, open world, NPCs are moving around. They did show a lot more of the, you know, decent amount of the open world. I'm hoping they're going to show more and more to it, add more detail to it. But the best thing about this news is that the game releases the end of this year. So we already got RCS at the beginning of this year. We got this new region end of this year, most likely in November. Pretty much every Pokemon game has released in November. I cannot wait. Now, there's no word on what the legendary Pokemon of this game is, because you know it's going to be legendaries. Every game except for red and blue and green and yellow were legendaries. So we don't know what it is. We don't know the name of the region yet. We got some looks of the character you can play as. Your character will have a different outfit in terms of like what color they wear, depending on which version you get. But I can imagine you will be able to customize your character's looks with haircuts and clothing options. That's been in the games since X and Y, so hopefully they continue the trend and keep adding that to the game. Hopefully they can bring back Pokemon that follow you and actually do it better, because in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, Pokemon following you sucked. It was buggy, it didn't work well. It was great in Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, so hopefully they go back to that development skills and put it into this one. And it shows that they've been working. They've been working hard. They are releasing a new game this year, and hopefully we see more news very soon. But it comes out this November. I cannot wait. I am excited. I'm gonna go for Scarlet because my whole channel is. I'm wearing blue today, but my whole channel is pretty much black and red, as you may know. So that's my video for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think in the comments below about these announcements. Are you excited for Scarlet and Violet? If you say you're not, you're freaking lying to yourself, because I know you are, because I am. Okay. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.